Welcome to Create, Quilt and Make with Kate. I've got a video for you today that shows the making of a quilt label for my daughter's 21st birthday present quilt. And none of the videos I've made for this quilt yet have gone live because my daughter hasn't had her 21st birthday yet. So in the middle of July sometime, once I have presented the quilt to her, then I'll make all these videos come live for you. But I hope you enjoy watching this video today that shows about the making of the quilt label for my daughter's quilt. So what I've done is I've started with a piece of paper and I've just written my message, and then I used a ruler to work out the central point of each line. And so if the line is 7 centimeters long, I would work at 3.5 centimeters, and then I drew up a grid with a central line down it, and I centered the lines of writing around that, and I made lines that were apart 1.5 centimeters, so 1.5 centimeters spaced apart, and I've just used my own handwriting, and then I've spaced those lines out onto here. The next thing I did was using my makeshift light box, which is basically a clear sheet of Perspex. I put my phone underneath with the torchlight shining up, but you could use a light box, you could use the window with the sunlight shining through. And I put the fabric over the top of the writing, and I pinned it on so it wouldn't move, and then I put it on the light box, and because the fabric had the light coming through it, I could then trace using a lead pencil to get the markings onto the fabric. The next thing I did, and you can see here I put it into a embroidery ring, but the next thing I did was I put just a piece of poplin behind it, so just lightweight cotton fabric, and then I'm starting to stitch them, and I'm using the DMC pearl thread, which looks like this, and I'm just doing a back stitch to follow the wording that I have traced onto there. So hopefully this quilt label will be finished today, and then I'll be able to put a decorative border around it and attach it to the quilt